We finna really get up close and personal with this artist talk because I just feel like I have so much to say, so much on my mind, so much. And this week I just feel like I was overwhelmed with so much different emotions on just different things or whatever. So I just would like to get on here and we just gonna see where this conversation goes because I have a lot of different things I want to touch on. The first thing, I didn't even make an introduction.
Girls love Beyonce. Girls love to fuck with your conscience. Girls hate when niggas
So, what's poppin'? It's your girl, Custom Zai, and I'm back with another video. So, we're just gonna jump straight into it. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was I was very overwhelmed with a lot of love and support the day of my first solo exhibit. It went really good. I was really nervous about how it was going to go just because, I'm a very introverted person. I get my energy from being alone, so I already knew the day was going to be taxful for that reason, about being around hella people, having to talk to hella people, having to explain myself and and just all that type of stuff. And then also, just aside from that, I'm the type of person where I don't really like planning events. I'm not an event planner type of person. I'm not a let's have a party type of person. So that in itself was also a little stressful. But after all, the event was pretty good. I'm really glad that I had it. And it was cool. I rocked with it. And I feel like a lot of the people that came rocked with it too. And as an artist, that is like a common, just this universal feeling for artists when they finally feel like heard. Like when you can present your work and you have so many people coming up to you talking about, like, literally saying why you made a piece back to you without you ever having to explain nothing about yourself, your work, that piece specifically, like nothing. They just automatically feel it. They hear you, they see you, and you know it because they're able to tell you, like, exactly how it made them feel and how they can guess that you felt when you were making it. It's just like a really good feeling. It's like somebody finally being heard. Like, that's all it is to it. And that's why I always say that my work speaks for the unspoken for. And like, you can really tell stories with art. Like, art is literally a visual, like, it's a still movie. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's so many different ways to inspire and so many different ways to, like, tell stories with art. And I just love it. And I just love the fact that with my show, I was able to really have that personal experience of feeling seen and just finally being able to, explain my story or whatever to people. So that's the first thing I wanted to touch on. And as an artist, I really feel like even if you're not like a fine artist, or if you're like me, like I said, you really don't like being around hella people, that's taxing to you, like, or you just never even like planning stuff in the first place, I encourage you to just go ahead and get into it. You never know what is gonna come out of it and how good you're gonna feel afterwards, because I'm telling you, it's nothing like that real time, like that space in real time where people are telling you, like, yes, your stuff is amazing. Even if you're not, like, even if your work isn't the type of work that, like, provokes hella emotion or just has some type of deep meaning. Even if you're just like you just like doing art because of the look of it or whatever. Just having people be able to tell you, like, hey, that's dope, that's hard as shit, like, and I would pay that original price, like, stuff like that. It does give you a good a good booster, a confidence booster, confirmation, even though, like, you should never need those, but sometimes you definitely want those, and sometimes you definitely do need them when you're, like, in a space where you might feel like you've hit a bad place that you just can't work yourself out of. That type of encouragement and just good energy is what you need as an artist. So yeah, just know that from me to you, have an art show or just show hella people your art and get their feedback. But yeah, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about was I feel like when you on your journey or whatever of like chasing whatever you chasing, like how should I say this? I think it's important for us to remember, like, when we got our head down and we grinding, we doing our shit, like we chasing after our dreams. I know that shit gets it does get tiring, which can cause you to, like, you know, end up being short with people, or like, you know, having to what's the word? I never know what the word is for, like, if you make a plan with somebody and then you just you suddenly just like diss them or whatever because you got something else to do or whatever, like stuff like that. Or even just in general, like, don't become an asshole to the people around you because you on your shit, especially to people who actually rock with you type shit. Like, the worst thing you can do, like, I don't know, it's like, and I really do not know how to explain it. I don't even think I'm putting it into words good enough, but I just know, like, it's a universal thing to where sometimes you lock in on your shit or whatever. You feel like you locked in on your shit at least, and you kind of just end up, you know, like you I don't know how to explain it. Like, you start curving people and shit because you locked in on your shit. But it's a way to do that though. Like, it's a way to be in your bag and on your path and not worried about no outside shit. There's a way to do it. Don't take the route of being an asshole to do it, you know? Like, don't be mad when your mom call you in the middle of something. Don't have an attitude with her when you pick up the phone, like, ugh, like, what? Like, I'm trying to get this done. Or, like, you know, when it comes to your people or whatever, they want you to, like, pop out for something. Don't be like, oh my gosh, like, y'all bitches just always want to do, like, fuck, y'all lazy, I'm trying to do something. Like, you know, like, don't start switching up on your people or nothing of that nature because you're focused on your shit. Because trust me, I understand, but I also understand the balance of, you know, being the you for yourself that you need to be, and also being a bitch to other people to protect yourself. Like, and some people really do need to do that, because some people really do, like, get ran over on a regular day. So when they come into themselves, they do kind of have to start getting into sort of a little, like, being short with people, being direct with people, all that type of stuff. But it don't have to get nasty, especially to the people who never wasted your time in the first place. You know, people who never played on your top in the first place, people who was always supporting you in the first place. Do not forget about them when you come up, and don't step on them when you coming up as well. You feel me? That's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't use your people as stair steps when you on a come up. Like, use them bitches as some handles at least. Give me your hand at least. Don't give me your fucking foot, because then I'ma have to kick your ass back, and then we just gonna be kicking, you know? But that's something that I have to keep in mind or whatever. As I'm on my journey, like I said, shit like, you know, your people call you or something, don't give them the stale face because you got better shit to do, or you feel like you got better shit to do. Like, everybody has better shit to do, but you should just, you know, yeah, like I said, don't use them as steps. Don't forget about them, and don't step on them. And then I think this is my last point that I wanted to talk about, but investing in yourself. So also this week I'm currently facing, I had a vlog planned today, but nothing really that I was supposed to do in the vlog is working out or whatever. Yeah, but when it comes to making investments, it's really difficult. Sometimes it might be hard to just take that like sort of leap of faith, because me personally, I've never invested in anything but myself, let alone like a major, like large investment into anything but myself, my artistry, my art career, that type of thing. I've never really invested in anything other than that. So with that being said, it's a little scary to get into that. And I know that that's literally like the first part of one of my endeavors that I probably talked about on here before. I want to get into vending, like the vending machine business. And you have to make a large investment up front for like the machines and like the stuff to go in the machines and like the location and all that type of stuff. And I'm just finding it to be a little overwhelming to, like I said, get into investing in something other than myself. But it's inevitable if I want to see like some type of growth in that area. So yeah, but I had just heard something, and I've already prayed about it, and yeah, I've already talked to God about it, and I've already done my research. Like I've analyzed the situation, and I'm not making like a dumb decision that's gonna have me like ass out or nothing. But yeah, the hard part is just giving up that cash. And when I was at the bank to like get the money out or whatever, the teller, he was just talking to me or whatever. He was like, "Oh, how was your weekend? You do anything exciting?" I'm like, "Oh, I had my first solo art show, da da da." He was just like, "Oh, were you nervous?" I was like, "Yes." He was like, something that he goes by is like, when you're nervous about something, it's either because you're about to do something good or like you already have. When you're nervous about, you know, like doing something or whatever. And yeah, so that was a good little like omen or sign or whatever to like make me just think, okay, like maybe this is something good that I'm about to do. So that's why it's just like a healthy type of nervous thing. And really, I know I'm going to make my investment back, but it's just like you know, like, yeah, like anytime you're spending a large amount of money, you're just going to be nervous about it, like in general. And just, you know, getting into this, being new to this is like crazy. But I'm excited though. I don't have anything, I hope for the best. Like I said, I don't have any like red flags or anything like that. If I did, I wouldn't go through with it, but I'm still gonna like, you know, ask more questions and stuff like that. But I'm really excited. I'm excited for all the stuff that I have coming up. And yeah, so y'all just gotta stay tuned. That's gonna be the end of this video. I hope y'all rocked with it. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you on the next one.